Good evening, YouTube or BookTube. This is Johnny. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm using an older camera. I recharged the battery, but who knows. I'm down on the lower level tonight. It is a Friday night here in West Michigan. It is going on 10:34 at night. The reason why I'm down in the lower level is because our granddaughter, Josie Joy, is having a sleepover. So when Josie Joy is here, Papa comes down in the lower level where the library is, most of our books. And there's a couch down here, there's a bed down here, there's a bathroom. It's an open basement, so I can go out the back door into the backyard. There's windows all around, and so it's not really a basement. It's an open, forgot what it's called. Anyway, I'm down here, and I would just show what I read today. This is Friday Reads, what I read Friday. First of all, I'd gotten the mail. I pre-ordered this DVD by the Swans. As you know, is one of my favorite groups. This is Where Does a Body End? This is the DVD of their... It's like a documentary on their career. Michael Gira and the Swans. I showed you last year I was reading Sacrifice and Transcendence, the oral history of the Swans by Nick Soulsby. So, and Michael Guerra put this book out, The Egg Stories by Michael Guerra of the Swans. I have all the Swans and all their re-releases, reissues, and I'm just into the Swans. So what I read today, well, we went to, the last couple of days, my wife has been wanting some chairs for the living room because she started another women's book club here in our neighborhood around our street, and she needed some more chairs for the living room. So when she has the women over in our neighborhood, just our own little block area, I think it's 10 or 11 women. So we went to thrift stores yesterday and today, and we found some chairs. These two chairs that we bought for $15 a piece, they were in a dentist's office, but they function. And so, and while we're at these thrift stores, we bought used books. I'm not going to show those used books. I will show them in a future video, Lord willing. But what I've basically been reading today is The Red Pill by Harry Kunzru. So I've been reading that. And one of the books I got at a thrift store yesterday was this. Never heard of this writer. His name is J. Robert Lennon, and this is his novel Familiar. I used his novel The Mailman, which I'll be getting in the mail maybe tomorrow or next Monday. Yeah, he's written Pieces from the Left Hand, 100 Anecdotes. He's written Happy Land, The Mailman, On the Night Plane, The Funnies, The Light of Falling Stars. This is published by Grey Wolf Press. So I was reading this tonight, but primarily I've been reading today, The Red Pill. This morning, I didn't really have a chance to read my devotional books this morning because I got up at 6. And I don't know, the morning just got away from me, and we were out the door by around 10 o'clock to look for chairs, which we found today. We didn't find any yesterday. Well, yesterday we did find a chair. We needed a new chair for our main computer. There's a little desk with a main computer in our living room, and my wife wanted to replace the chair because the one that we were using was all tattered and beat up, and my wife she didn't think that would look pleasing if she had a women's Bible, not a women's Bible club, a women's book club. So we got a different office. Well, it's just a chair that we put by our main computer on a little desk there in the living room where our main computer is. So yeah, so that's basically it. I did read yesterday. I read Samuel Johnson, The Life of Samuel Johnson. I've been reading that. And yesterday I read these two books, Samuel Johnson and The Life of Writing by Paul Fussell. I have another book by John Fussell. I just had it here. I don't know where I put it. It was right here, but I don't see it now. Anyway, well, here it is. This is another book by Paul Fussell, who wrote this. This is his book, Abroad, British Literary Traveling Between the Wars. I also have a book of his. He wrote a book on the First World War, which I have to dig up. And then I read yesterday Boswell's Presumptuous Task, The Making of the Life of Dr. Johnson by Adam Sisman. So I read these yesterday along with The Life of Samuel Johnson by Boswell. So that's basically some of what I've been reading the last couple of days. Start reading this tonight, The Familiar by J. Robert Lennon. I watched this DVD last night before I went to bed, where does a body end? A documentary on the Swans. I recommend, if you're really into the Swans, this is their Sacrifice and Transcendence, the oral history of the Swans by Nick Soulsby. So yeah, this is where the books are. You've seen these area down here before. You've seen the books. You've seen the lower level over the years. These are the books I got to put away. These are the thrift store books I bought last week. And some of these are the Samuel Johnson collection. And you've seen these books. I got at the Grand Haven used book sale at Cheap Stacks last week. So yeah, it's pretty messy down here. You know, it's just books. So that book on the First World War is right here. So you can see it right there by Fussell. The Great War. So that's my Friday reads. Yeah, I'm down here. I'm going to turn the camera off and read a little bit and go to bed. Been a long day. Not much else to share. There's just a ton of books here. So I hope you had a good week. You have a good new weekend. I thank you for the comments, and I will show those thrift store books maybe Sunday when my wife's at church. So I just want to show you what I've been reading today on a Friday Reads. The Red Pill by Harry Kushua. And start reading tonight The Familiar by J. Robert Lennon. Watched the Swan documentary last night. I'm still reading Samuel Johnson, The Life of Samuel Johnson. And reading books about the life of Samuel Johnson, these two books. So that's it. So I'll sign off and hope you're all doing well. Until next time, bye.